Hello, Virgo. What is happening? It is time to bust you out a reading, a bonus reading. Bonus time for the month of April 2021. Okay, for those of you new to my channel, when I do bonuses, the intention I put into the reading is to pick up on details that were left out of the monthly reading, the main monthly. I got to put some kind of intention into it. You honestly never really know exactly what's going to come through. And I say this at the beginning of each video, but I mean, it's important. We have new faces in here all the time, so just so we're on the same page here, okay? Anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. That's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me, okay? Let's go ahead and hop into this. The first thing I'm going to do here is a quick energy and vibration check between you and the person that you're dealing with, okay? Quick vibe check here. Ooh, here we go. Ba-boom. Ah, the Hierophant. Okay. Okie dokie. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Doesn't have to be. There's like two opposing pathways that I could take with this right here. One goes this way and one goes this way. I have to see how this plays out into the rest of the spread, though. Could be very positive. Could be not so positive. But let's see here. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Boom. Ah, cool. 4 of Wands here. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. Ooh, I'm seeing a couple of different energies pop up here. Okay, I'm definitely seeing new things and old things, okay? So the very first thing that jumps out here is the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Cups here, indicating to me that a brand spanking new doorway of opportunity is opening for you here, okay? Brand spanking new. But there's still some past energy wanting to come through here, okay? Could be another Virgo for some of you. Hermit reversed. Next to the World reversed, the person you're dealing with feels big time unfinished business here. I kind of feel like both of you are on a new path right now. I really do. Okay? I honestly feel, though, like you're probably in a bit better of a position here, okay? Because I'm not really feeling this really, really heavy, intense pull to this past person. Quite like like they have the World reversed here, okay? You have the Empress reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed in your past energy there. So this is something to me that kind of feels like I'm letting it go. There's no sense in driving myself nuts about this. I'm not trying to figure it out anymore. So there's no way that me and this person could have ever really been successful or had any kind of stable connection here. So I'm pretty much letting it go and finding my own sense of happiness in my inner world here, okay? And if you come to me for a personal reading, I will more than likely break down the dynamics of the energy behavior as to how this happens. I don't have time for that right now, but essentially once we do that, that will manifest new doorways of opportunity to open for you, okay? And the person that you're dealing with, on the other hand, though, they still have that unfinished business, Magician reversed. Now, I have to say this. I know this is not going to be everybody. This is going to be a very select group of people. But every time I say this, this resonates with at least one person. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who is into black magic, okay? And I just had to say that. It came to me when I saw the Magician reversed here, okay? And again, I know that's not everybody. Probably like 90% of you, that's not going to have anything to do with you. But every time I feel that and I say it, I always get some sort of message or maybe a personal reading or some sort of email indicating that that was very accurate. But if that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. It's still, whether it's actual black magic or not, it's still manipulation. It's still nefarious manipulation, you know? Essentially, this is the type of person who probably did everything that they could to use your emotions and use your own psychological faculties against you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? I don't really think it's working too well. Not really. You know, not really. But I do think that you're eventually going to end up hearing from this person. Okay, you're going to hear from them. And that makes you very, very nervous. You kind of feel that, okay? You don't really have this really heavy tie to the past anymore, but you still kind of feel like business isn't done here, that there's a conversation that is going to eventually be had between you and this person here, okay? With that Ace of Swords in the reverse, though, not 100% sure how well that's going to go, but you feel it, you know it, you're picking up on it. Let's look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with. A little bit more at the person Virgo is dealing with. Let's see how they feel about you. What are their true intentions? Okay, the Queen of Wands. They definitely don't want you to know how vulnerable they are. Okay? Well, hang on. I don't want to trail off with that just yet. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Ooh, the Sun card reversed. There's that again. It could be a Leo for some of you. The Hierophant reversed here. Okay. All right, so this person has a fear of commitment. Okay? And they perceive you to be very argumentative. Very, very argumentative. Okay? Moon reverse could be a Pisces for some of you. Okay, yeah, they definitely have a lot of things they want to say to you here. But my thing is this. They perceive you to be argumentative, and they perceive you to be confrontational simply because they can't manipulate you. You know, isn't that just the classic telltale sign of I'm trying to manipulate you, it's not working on you, so I'm spinning it around and making you look like the bad guy because my manipulation isn't working on you. See what I'm saying? Ooh, man, this feels kind of toxic, honestly. And I don't use this word very often. And if you come to me about this in a personal reading, I'll probably explain why. It's kind of long and drawn out. But I don't use this word very often, but this feels a little bit narcissistic, okay? I try to stray away from that subject simply because the long story short, that's very weaponized. It's been very weaponized, that word narcissist, you know, over the past decade or so. It's been very weaponized, and we just throw that label on anybody that we don't agree with, you know? And I'm not for doing that. But honestly, this does feel narcissistic in nature. Some of you could be dealing with a narcissist, a real one. Not just an asshole, not just somebody who's insensitive and selfish, not just somebody with a big ego. I'm talking about a real, true blue narcissist. I'm trying to manipulate you. I'm trying my ass off to manipulate and gaslight you. And because it's not working on you, you're the bad guy. You're insensitive. You're the one who's the problem because I can't manipulate you. You know what I mean? That's what this feels like here. Honestly, though, I do feel like this person is at the end of their rope, though, okay? They are at the end of the rope. You're going to hear from them, though. That's inevitable. And here's the funny thing, too. They don't even really feel the connection quite as strong as they used to. Not really. But they still feel it stronger than you do. Okay, could be a Gemini for some of you. Let's call them out here. I have Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, or Leo. You all know that it could be anybody. They're trying really hard not to think about you. They don't want to think about you, but they haven't done anything to heal up from this just yet. Okay? Well, let's look at what actions this person's going to take. What actions is this person taking towards Virgo universe? What actions is this person taking? Ooh, the Justice card. That's weird. Okay. Could be a Libra for some of you. Man, this here is one of them decks that when I first got it, and I still love this deck. It's amazing, but it wore out real quick, you know? Since I started getting rid of my decks and selling them on eBay, I got all brand new ones, you know? And I'm always looking for new decks that I've never used. And this one right here, when I first received it, I thought I had found my new favorite deck. And don't get me wrong, I love it, but man, it's wearing out real quick. Two more shuffles here, 2 more. Let's get one good solid shuffle out of this, and it's about time for this deck to retire. There we go. Boom. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. 8 of Wands reversed. Page of Wands reversed. 8 of Swords, of course. Page of Swords in the heart of the spread. Okay. So eventually, it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit. And there's that Wheel of Fortune reversed again. It's going to take a little bit. This isn't something that's going to happen right away. Matter of fact, this very well may happen when you least expect it. Like right when you let your guard down. Right when you go a couple of days without thinking about this person for the first time. You know, oh, man, I haven't even thought about that person in a week. Okay, you know what I mean? And right around that time, boom, I think you're going to hear from them, okay? Because they do miss the hell out of you. They do. And I feel like that they're coming at you very in a different way than you would expect. Some of you may be expecting this person to possibly be coming at you a little bit aggressive, you know? And they're not approaching you like that with the 6 of Cups right here. But with this 5 of Swords, trust me, they don't have good intentions. They don't have good intentions. I really feel like this person has been sitting around watching you. Could be a fire sign for some of you, okay? Here's that Leo card again. Lots of Leo energy has been coming up in here, if that resonates for some of you. But they've been watching you and planning and thinking of exactly how I'm going to slither in there and make one last attempt at manipulating you. You know? And I really feel like, man, I'm going to tell you what, boy. Knight of Cups, yeah, see? Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit reversed again. Okay? So, yeah, I do think there's going to be one last attempt to slide in there and poke at your emotions. Or maybe if you're not very much of an emotional person, maybe that's what was happening. Maybe they couldn't emotionally manipulate you. So now they're trying to figure out how to psychologically manipulate you. How to get in there and slide in between the lines and say the right thing at the right time to divert your attention away and twist it around. You know what I mean? And that, like I said, this feels narcissistic, man. I ain't gonna lie. Cross-watcher, if that's not you, don't get your panties in a bunch. If it resonates, it does. If it don't, it don't. But that's what this feels like here, okay? That's what this feels like. So you're definitely going to hear from them, for sure. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. Well, time to look at the most likely outcome and the best advice. The reason I'm putting both of those into one spread here is because those both feel pretty definitive. Honestly, based on the energies that I pulled right here, the outcome feels pretty solid. Now, the future is very, very fluid. There is no such thing as a future written in stone, as I tell you every time you come to me for a personal reading. But there are still some ways to read a decision. Like I can really tell what you're creating very intentionally, if that makes any sense, you know? So, and the advice, it just kind of feels like you're already taking the best advice, you know? But we're still going to pull a spread for it here. We're still going to pull and see. But boom! Okay, the 4 swords. 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. The Empress reversed. Okay, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Hierophant reversed. 2 of Wands. Okay. Okie dokie. So there's definitely going to be an attempted reconciliation here, okay? Like I said, I think you've already started something new. You've already started something new, or you have your eye on somebody. You have your eye on a target that has nothing to do with this past person. But they are going to weasel their way up in there with the 3 of Cups right here. Okay? This person very well may attempt to spin this and make it look like a third-party situation, you know? I'm going to get up in there and I'm going to start texting you and I'm going to start writing you and I'm going to publicly, like especially if you're dealing with a new person, I'm going to publicly make it like I'm going to start commenting on your stuff. I'm going to start hearting your selfies on Instagram so that the person that you're dealing with sees that. Like, well, why is your ex, you know, talking to you? What's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? In hopes to try to stir up some drama in your life here. But I don't think it's going to work. I feel like you're going to shut that drama straight down. Straight down. You ain't playing that pity party game, dude. You know, it's not happening. Okay, and that's the best advice here is don't even feed into the drama, dude. Don't even and I know I say this a lot, but for some of you, this could be an on and off thing. Some of you could have dealt with this person's games many, many times before, and you already know that there is no way, no matter what you do, you cannot bring logic to this person. You cannot bring reason. Matter of fact, the more logic and reason you bring, the more it adds fuel to their fire, and the more angry they get. Like, there is no rationalizing or reasoning with this person. There is no, amicability between you and this person. It ain't happening. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of you already know that the best way to kill this situation is to choke its life source off, and that is your attention. I'm not going to feed you my attention. I'm not going to feed you my energy. I'm not going to feed you my power. And it could take a while. It could take a while with this kind of beast. And when I say a beast, I don't mean this person alone. I mean this entire situation, the entire energy here. It could take a while, but eventually, once you choke off its source of nourishment, which is your attention, your negative energy, then it will very, very slowly, kick and scream on its way out, but it'll die. Okay? And you know this. I think you're already well on that path, is what this reading has told me. Okay? So anywho, I feel like that was your message, Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you who continue to show up and show love, support, and positive feedback on my channel every day. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.